Okay.
Here, let's switch. Live. Okay, good morning. Go ahead, Regina.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. It's a good day. It's Friday and we're certifying the election.
Excellent.
So after yesterday's canvas meeting, we went back and counted the 52. Plus we got letters back in the mail for, let's go to the changes to canvas total since last meeting. So we had ballots that were postmarked after election day. It's 14 of those, so we don't count those. Ballots returned undeliverable, 5. And these are ballots that come back. We inactivate them, send them out notices to say, hey, did you really move? Did the post office mess up somewhere? And so we give them the opportunity to update their addresses.
Yeah, and actually, if you look at the very top of this top line here where it says voters changed from inactive to active, most of those are people that we had as undeliverable mail and they returned a ballot. So we're like, okay, we must have your right address. We got a ballot from you. So we reactivate them, which is great because then if you're inactive for 2 federal elections, then you can get purged from the record, which we don't want to happen.
That's probably all we have to do. And so then the ballots counted. We had 1 ballot that was on time from yesterday, and then the voters returned the ballots, but they had no signature on the ballot. So we got 10 of those that were returned yesterday in the mail. And then the signatures that did match that you guys went through, we got updated signatures on those. So we were able to count 14 of those. So we'll update those new signatures in their files. So the next time, hopefully, we won't have that issue
That
again.
was the little
Yes.
signatures become longer.
Yes,
and longer and longer.
exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right. So that's where the number of ballots we duplicated. And that just means if it was an online ballot, those have to be duplicated so it can run through the tabulator. Or if the ballot, we had some voters where they took the barcodes off the ballot, they cut it off, so all we got was a ballot. So we have to figure out, one, what precinct it's in, and then we have to go and duplicate that ballot so it can run through the tabulator machine. So that's some of those. And we had 64 electronic ballots where voters went in military, or if they're military, they can actually get their ballot online, and then they can email it or fax it back to us. If you're not in the military, you can get your ballot online, but you have to mail it in or drop it off to us. So we had that many for that. And so if you look at our totals on the next page, that just gives us only 39.89% of people voted in this election, but all 3 of the measures passed. And so I'm sure the school districts are happy about that. And so then the last page is what the state requires, and that's the reconciliation report. So we have to account for every ballot that comes, to our office. And so if you look, everything balanced out. We receive, if you look at the summary, 29,770. We accepted 29,354. Ballots were not counted, was part of the ones that you guys went through. And so we have a discrepancy of 0. And then the voters, we have to credit the voters to how many ballots are counted. And that balanced also. So we're very happy.
So no discrepancies.
No discrepancies. So if you have any questions, if not, we can just sign the document.
No. Congratulations. Great election.
We're happy.
Yeah, so this is the same as we signed yesterday. There's 3 copies. So you'll each sign on your appropriate spot.
We don't have to say anything today, do we?
You don't have to.
Yeah, we're still under the same oath as yesterday.
Exactly.
Thank you, everybody. That
Yeah.
we love it when when it all comes together. What was that? 18. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the blast on the last.
Yes, it is.
See the faces that I'm-
All right, so thank you, voters, on behalf of the Auditor's Office and the Elections Department. Thank you, Auditor Paul, for allowing me to pitch it for him. We invite all of you to come in and tour the Elections Department. We love to show people what happens in the Elections Department. We're fully transparent. You can always watch the ballot processing room live online during any election, but there is no substitute for coming in and getting a tour of the Elections Department and seeing how safe, secure, and transparent voting is in Washington State. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.